I was bullied a lot as a kid. I remember one particular morning when I was sleeping on the school bus and there was a bully who had crawled under the seats and tied my shoelaces together. When the bus finally arrived at the school and I woke up to get up off the bus, I nearly fell and all the kids started to laugh at me. I thought it was over, one and done. They had their fun and now we can all move on. But a few days later, I fell asleep on the bus again and the bully crawled under the seats and tied my shoelaces together again for the joy and amusement of all the other kids on the bus. Suffice it to say, I was not very popular. On the contrary, I was perfectly fine in my own space with my own friends, content with who I was, minding my own business and doing my own thing. But this was too much. I had not done anything to this bully or to any of the kids laughing. Why were they experiencing so much happiness at my cost? Were their home lives so horrible? Were they being bullied by their parents? Was that why they wanted to bully me? To make them feel better about themselves? Enough was enough. If it had happened twice, then I knew the same bully would strike again. The very next day, I pretended to sleep on the bus, and as soon as I heard the bully crawling under the seat, I knew a showdown was about to take place. The instant I felt his hands on my shoes, I lifted my feet up like a bird and slammed them down onto his fingers like an elephant. He let out a silent scream of agony, and the bully had just become the victim. Hearing him moaning under the seat was pure joy to my ears. I was finally having my revenge. I pressed my feet down even harder. 20 minutes later, when the bus finally stopped at the school, I allowed him to slowly slide his bruised and battered fingers away from my sneakers of death. As he scurried under the seat, I got up from mine and I finally saw who the bully was. Oh my God, it was an underclassman, and I felt so ashamed. I was in the 8th grade and he was in the 6th. It was only a 2-year difference, but when you're a kid, those 2 years mean a lot. Not only was I bullied, but I had allowed myself to be bullied by a 6th grade punk. Oh my God, that shame had stayed with me for years. How could I have let it happen? Why wasn't I more aware of my surroundings? Is there a stamp on my forehead that says idiot? When I moved on to high school, no one knew about me being bullied by an underclassman, but that feeling of shame, that disappointment with myself stayed with me. And this is where the courage to be disliked comes in, because the main idea in this book is that we all tend to believe that our past determines our future. But in actual reality, we are always able to change and shed the experiences in our lives that we are not happy with, because those things hold us back. They don't allow us to grow. Our past does not determine our future unless we allow it to. We can change what we believe about ourselves and the way that we think at any given point in time. Now, taking my example from above, I did not need to feel that shame for so many years after the fact. I could have simply said, okay, I was bullied, it's time to move on. No one knows what had happened, and no one is going to be making fun of me about it in high school, or in college, or at the gym, or at the grocery store, or at the mall, or at my grandma's house. And even if someone knew about the incident, and for example, my grandma laughed at me about it, so what? Who cares? You have to have the courage to be disliked, because other people's opinions of you do not matter. Only your own opinion of you matters. If there's something about you that you don't like, try to let it go. It's only prominent in your life because you are letting it be. Imagine this. What if you had amnesia and lost all of your memories? Would that thing that's bothering you so much right now still be a bother? If the answer is no, then try this exercise. Pretend you have amnesia for just those things that you want to leave in the past. Pretend like you completely forgot those things happened and move on with your life, leaving those memories in the dust. Thank you so much for investing your time with me in this video, and I hope you learned something new today. Please go ahead and click on that subscribe button and bell icon if you want more videos like this one. Please also share this video with your family and friends so that together we can spread the courage of being who you want to be for yourself and no one else.